All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Hoot, and we are about to do something pretty crazy. It's called the FTP, Functional Training Power Test, and it's for cyclists. I'm not a cyclist, but I love working out, and I really want to see how I stack up against these guys. So I got my cycling kit on, we got a timer in the background, we got some good tunes, and I'm about to lock in on this thing and go. The reason why cyclists use this is because there's basically a formula based on how much you weigh versus how much power you put out equals the likelihood of what you're gonna succeed in the race. So even though if you're not specific to cycling, it does tell you how freaking badass you are when it comes to just putting out tons of oxygen and power output into a machine or just performance in general. So I'm gonna try to break this bike. Things are gonna get wild. You guys are gonna be watching me for the next 20 minutes and we're gonna average out how many watts that I can put out on this bike. I'm gonna get set up and then we're gonna get this thing started. All right, guys, we just broke through the 10-minute mark. I'm working 380 watts. I don't give a shit about the pain in my legs anymore. I got 9.5 minutes, and I'm gonna try to hold over 400 near the end for a bit. Shit's about to get real. We're approaching 5-minute countdown. I'm pumped and I'm trying to stay strong and deciding where I hit these last 5 minutes. The difference between winning and losing, and I fucking hate losing. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, 179. Was the max. Wow. Killed it. Okay, average score was 339. Just some tips and tricks. I like the idea of doing cut downs. My peak wattage was 458, and I'll admit I started to falter 15 minutes in. I jumped the gun too early, but I also think I started out too slow, so maybe narrow the gap between your slowest pace and your top pace and bring them together a little bit more gradually than I did. But holy crap. And do I think I have a promising future in cycling? Probably not, because there's guys that probably can crank out 100 more watts per minute and weigh 30 pounds to 40 pounds less than I do, maybe even less. So, hey man, guys and girls, I think it's a really perfect test to find out what you're made of. You probably don't want to do it often because it sucks, but start out a season like this, find what you're made of, see what your strength to weight ratio is, and then try to close that gap. Either add more watts or lose more weight if you're in a sport where your body weight matters and your power output matters, whether that's rowing, cycling, running, CrossFit, high rocks. Probably not gonna work in tennis, but fuck, that was crazy. I'm so glad it's over. Thanks for tuning in, guys. More coming soon.